Hello there, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a great week and are raring to go for some more great writerly advice. Anyway, today I'm going to talk about 5 things I wish I had when I first started writing. But before we get into that, I'm going to do the cover reveal for Book 3 of my Vigilante Justice series. The book is called No Mercy for the Guilty, and here it is. The people at Get Covers did an amazing job on all 4 covers. You will see the next cover next week. No Mercy for the Guilty is on pre-order on Amazon, and it will be released on April 7th. And now, without further ado, here is the non-exclusive list of the 5 things I wish I had when I first started writing. Number 1, a dictation app. Like a lot of people who first got into writing, I never considered anything other than typing away at the computer or handwriting in a notebook. I got into dictation when I attended a webinar on the Dragon software. Well, I didn't buy the thing, but I did download a free dictation app on my phone called the Speech Notes app. I have a Samsung. There's likely a free app in the Apple Store for iPhones as well, but if there isn't, well, I can't help that, obviously. The basic gist of dictation is that you can speak a lot faster than you can type. It's also a really great tool for when you're in an area where you don't have a phone or notebook, just whip out your phone and you've got yourself some writing done, assuming you actually did some speaking. And a lot of word processing programs now also include the ability to use dictation while you're writing. Microsoft Word does, as does Google Docs. In later videos, I will do something on the benefits of dictation for writers, maybe next week. Stay tuned for that. Number 2, discipline to get up early. You've no doubt maybe seen those videos on YouTube or elsewhere where people go on and on about the need to get up early in the morning. I did that anyway. My regular job has a shift start at 7 a.m. when I do day shifts, so I was up at 5 a.m. or earlier just on the day shifts. What I didn't do was get up early on my days off. This was kind of a mistake in a way. Not to mention that I would watch too much TV, and so I canceled my cable TV and, well, really haven't missed that one bit, and got started on getting up the same time every day for the days I work day shifts at my job when I'm on my days off, of course. Now, this does not mean that you need to get up at 2:30 every morning. The only time I ever personally did that was when I woke up even earlier and couldn't get back to sleep. So it's nothing to brag about when you see that. You simply do the sleep schedule that works best for you. Now, water break. Number 3, writing sprints. This may seem small, but it's actually a great idea. I had never heard of them until I started doing NaNoWriMo for the first time and intended to write in. For those of you who don't know what a writing sprint is, you take a timer, something like this, or maybe even on your phone or on your computer, set it to anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes or whatever you feel like, and you let out every word inside of you without pausing to edit anything at all. That's the hard part. Don't pause to edit anything you write during the sprint to see how many words you get. Prior to doing writing sprints, I would always write until I get the number of words that I wanted to get for the day. You will find that some days, regardless of how you go about your writing, that the words come out like diarrhea. Other days it's like constipation. Trust me, every writer will agree with me on that one. I hope I didn't gross you out too much there, but it is quite accurate. Number 4, writing craft books. I made the mistake when I first started writing of just going onto my computer and writing the story. It turned out well, it was a first draft after all, but I used a different craft book for each issue in subsequent drafts. It might have been easier to read a craft book right from the start, maybe not, depending on the situation for you. I used the Busy Writer series by Marcy Kennedy. You can check out the link in the description for that. But before I started using craft books for specific things that needed to be addressed, I would just read through the story and then make notes of what I should improve with no real actual plan. And writing craft books are helpful for specific things, like there's ones for showing and telling, internal dialogue, actual dialogue. The internal dialogue, by the way, is thoughts that characters have. You'll see that in italics, and other stuff like that. Anything you can think of, there's a writing craft book for that issue. Number 5, lastly but not least, is community. Like a lot of writers, I am an introvert by nature, which means I have a lot of solitude time. And while that's good for writing, it's not so good for when you want to connect with like-minded people. I stayed stuck in my writing room, without venturing out, just like you might do, and maybe you're doing now. Fortunately, there is that thing called social media where we can connect with authors around the world through various Facebook groups, Instagram, Pinterest, and anywhere else like this YouTube channel that I know you just subscribed to, didn't you? The writing community is mostly amazing, with people always ready to help you with advice on how to improve your writing. So, there you have it, my 5 things I wish I had when I first started writing. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel and ring that bell to be notified when I release new videos. And if you're so inclined, subscribe to my newsletter where you will receive a free short story. The link is in the channel description. Have a great day and week. So long, my friends.